Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about one more topic on AssertJ, which is how we can use AssertJ with the maps. So, of course, there can be a way where you will get a map in form of some actual result. You will have expected result in form of map. Now there can be a situation where you might need to filter your actual result and then extract your the real actual result out of that. Like maybe map contains 10 keys and value pair, 10 entries are there. You might need to assert only two of them, right? So of course you can you can create an intermediate map and then apply assertion on that. But AssertJ provide you much more flexible ways to perform assertion on maps. So I have taken some of those ways out and let us discuss about them. So here I have taken a basic map which has two keys k1 and k2 and two values v1 and v2. Here you can see k1 v1 k2 v2. Okay, so we simply have a map of k1 v1 and k2 v2, and here we are just checking. We are applying assertion on single map, so we are just checking on basis of whether, like, if you want to assert on the entry single entry, you can have something like contains, then you mention your entry here k2 and v2, or simply use contains entry. So AssertJ provide you two ways of asserting on the contains entry. One is you just use this, or the other ways you can use this as well. The other one, which is all satisfy means you will have a, like, if you see, it will take a consumer. Okay, by consumer there will be two, uh, in case of map we have key value, so we have taken two arguments here, key values, and then we are saying that whatever assertions we will apply on the given keys and given values, all of them will pass for every key value pair. Of course, so in this case you will be having two entries of k, like, key value pairs. So these assertions, the two within this particular all satisfy condition will be applied on each pair. Okay, so if every pair satisfy the condition given within the all satisfy, like two condition here, then it is a pass. The assertion is passed, right? But even if there is one pair which is not satisfying the given condition, your assertion will fail. So similarly, we have anySatisfy. That means you apply the assertions. There will be different pairs of key value pair will be coming in, and if even one of the pair passes the all the condition given within, then your assertion has passed. For example, in this case, I have taken that assert that the key starts with k. Now, whenever each pair will come, you can see this condition is passing for every pair, but the next condition is assert that is value is equal to v1. It will pass only for this, but as we are using anySatisfy, that means even if single pair is able to satisfy the condition, then our assertion is passing. Okay, the other assertion that I have taken is, like, you might have a single map which will have a lot of key values pair, right? A lot of keys are there. Now, AssertJ provide you a way of applying assertion only on the given keys. Say if a map has 20 keys, you just, for your test purpose, you might need to just evaluate on three or four of the given keys, right? So in this way you can do that. You can use this extracting and just mention the key name from your map, and then contains, like, it will be having your expected result. So what is the value that is within those keys? Okay, so this one here, it is the expected result, and here you have the actual result. Like when you will say extracting, then AssertJ will compute this and see what these keys are containing, and then it will match it with this given uh, contains here, right? Now suppose you have two map. Now till now here we were checking on the values only, right? We were just having some particular value checks. So maybe your values are in not in form of the maps. Your values are in form of maybe um, basic two strings or something like that, yeah, these are the values and these values we can provide directly in the expected result. But suppose you have a condition where your both actual and the expected results are in form of map. So here what you can do, I have just taken an example, maybe the two maps will look something like this. There are different ways of doing it. So first one is like if your order of actual the keys present in the entries present in your actual map is in the same order of entries present in your expected map, then you can just use this contains exactly entries of. Okay, but just in case you you are aware, yeah, my actual result can have different order of the entries than my expected map. Okay, so order is not significant. In that case, you can have this method contains exactly in any order of. Okay, now let me execute this. So as of now, I have just applied one failed assertion, which is like here you can see this assertion will fail because the order is not in the same order. Like here we have a linked hash map, so that order is maintained. K1 V1 K2 V2. Here we are having the same entries but in different order. K2 V2 K1 V1. And all other condition, if you say, it will pass because my K1 K3 extracting contain V1 V3. Here we have already discussed, this one is discussed, and this one is simply straightforward. So let us execute it now. Our assertion, only this assertion should fail. I haven't applied soft assertion here, so in case guys you need to see how soft assertions are applied in AssertJ, I already made a video on that, you can check that. But yeah, let us see this one. So if you see which assertion is failing, so this particular assertion has failed. You can see 43, line number 43 is this, and it is saying actual and expected have the same elements. Elements are same, but the order is the different one, right? That's why this assertion failed. Now there are a lot of other assertions as well. Like it has assertion on basis of size. If you want to check if a particular key is there, a particular value is there. There are simply like a lot of simple other assertions as well, and other complex ones as well, which you can always find by going into assert that. Maybe let me take one example here. Test map 3.1. Yeah. So here you can see a lot of assertions are there extracting like we have already used a variant of this, right? So if you see here you have hash size with bin, hash size greater than. Similarly you will have hash size greater than, has same size as. Okay, you can provide another map as well. So there are a lot of assertions which are there, and let me use one more like there can be a condition, for example, where you have in a given map, in your actual map, suppose you have uh, three entries, but in your expected map you have two entries, and you know, yeah, this can happen. In that case, you can just check whether your actual map, okay, so your actual map has three entries, right, and your expected has two. So you just need to make sure that your actual map, which has three entries, is a superset of your expected map, which has two entries, or vice versa. You can understand it in any way, like your expected map is a subset of your actual map. So to replicate this condition, what I can do is let me put another key in another entry in this map dot put k3 and v3, right? So in this case, this map has three entries, this map has two entries, and I need to make sure that though there are three entries, but my expected map, in this case map 1, it contains all the entries, like all the entries which are in my map 1 is also present in map 2, though map 2 can have different more entries as well. Okay, so in that case, to check this subset condition, you have 3 2, because in my case this 3 2 dot contains all entries of. Okay, that means this second map is containing all the entries. Of course it can have extra as well, but we have a condition of contains all entries of test map 3 1. Let us execute this. I have commented the assertion which was failing earlier, so let's see. Now all the assertions should pass. Okay, so you see all the assertions are passing. So yeah, this is it for this video, guys. And in case you want to see more in the context of how has map work with the AssertJ, what are the other assertions that we can have, in that case you can refer to yeah, on the link. Like this is AssertJ examples provided by AssertJ team, and here you can see here they have provided a lot of examples, and this is the map assertion example.java. So here you will find a lot of examples given here. Like here you can see contains value, does not contain value, has same size as. Okay, so there are a lot of other examples as well. Let me see about allSatisfy that we discussed. I think it will have all the, yeah, here you can see. So it has all the like here you have allSatisfy, the one which we have discussed. Okay, so here you will find other examples as well, but for the introductory video I think this is good to start with the map. Like in case you want to use AssertJ and map together, you can start with this, and then you can see here if there are other things that you can use. Okay, so this is it for this video, guys, and in case you're liking the content that I'm making, please do like, share, and do subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.